Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, where do I have? Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Pharone the Gnome. We are playing Lord of the Rings online. I'm trying to figure out where we should head. You know what we're going to do? Before the Shadow. That's what we'll do. I'm on my level 23 High Elf Warden. Of all things, I'm on my Warden. We're going to head back to Cardaland and Swanfleet. What is this part here? Enter the Crossway House. Herne. Oh, that's at Herne. Yeah. Cardaland. There's some stuff there. Let's see if we can head to Cardaland. This is part 3 of my Black Friday Gaming with Pharone series. This is my third stream for the day, basically. I have not played this character in a super long time, just like my other alts. I'm trying to get all my alts to at least level 30, then we'll start working on getting them to 40. Haven't played this character in forever, so just like all the rest, I have no clue how to play him. I'm going to have to look at his abilities again to try to figure that out. So this number 16, where is that at? Is that over here? Hold on, what is the level of that? I mean, the name is Seeking the Scouts. Seeking the Scouts. Yeah, that's over here. Oh, I know where that's at. Don't know if we want to go back over there and do that. Let me move the map key over. It is on this map. It's actually, that's in Swanfleet, isn't it? Nope, that's in Cardaland. This is on this side of the map. If we could get to Skurlock Farm, that would help us get there. And that's what. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. We will do that. Why not? Let's grab this stable master real quick as well.
How can I be of service?
Greetings, friend.
Skurlock Farm. We'll take the swift travel version and grab the stable master when we get there. Very good. Make sure that my sound is working. Lotro is on. The console is off. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was wanting. And bam! Hit that subscribe button. Smash it. Smash the subscribe button on youtube.com/Pharone1. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And over on twitch.tv/Pharone, hit that follow button. If you'd like, you could hit the subscribe button there as well. If you are a Amazon Prime member, we'll read this here in just a second. If you're a Amazon Prime member, you get 1 free subscription on Twitch per month. And if you're not using it, it's just going to waste. It's wasted money. So if you'd like, use that on mine. I won't turn it away. Let's see what we got here. To the north lie the ruins of Had Nerui. My ancestors' rest there in ancient stone sarcophagi. But recently the tombs have been overrun by goblins. I implore you to do what you can to lessen their numbers, that the dead may sleep more soundly. So we gotta go kill some goblins. A couple of quests over here as well. A band of goblins took over the Hove. Hey, they're actually talking. Across the way to the northwest, my husband and 2 more, and our sons went to do something about it, but they have not yet returned, and I am worried. I'm pretty handy with the hay fork, but I can't take on those horrid goblins, and besides, I have the Hoves here to look over, whatever that is. But you look formidable. Please rescue my husband and sons from those foul creatures.
Oh, hello. Did you come here from the west?
Have you been to our farm too, I wonder? The Skurlocks have been so kind to us. They took us in when a wretched band of goblins drove us off our land. The fiends killed our cows and ate all our food. Poor Nellie. She was such a good cow too. We do not have much. If you happen to go back in that direction, give those goblins a taste of their own medicine. I'd be so grateful. You will find our farm west of here. Who are you? Are you here to help? Oh, please say yes. Terrible goblins raided our farm. I want to go home, but they are still there, and I can see the smoke from here. Please, 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 can you please put out the fires? Oh, it is all going to burn if you do not. We must help. We have a beautiful pond where you could fill a bucket and use it to put out the fires.
Greetings. I heard Edru talking to you about our farm.
If you're going that way, I would also beg a boon of you. I hurt my back during the raid on our farm, so I'm not able to help out here as much as I'd usually have done. If I'm going to be stuck off my feet, I can still be useful, but not without my woodworking tools. Please, if you do go to our farm, will you look for my tools? I left them near the house. Alright, I think that's all the quest. Let's go ahead and bind to this location. What is the empty bucket for? Oh, and I forget, does this guy have stances? Where's it at? Boost non-combat movement. Alright, perfect. Perfect. I love characters that can run fast. It's freaking great. And we have 1 point to spend. What can we spend it in? What's this one here? Increase the damage of your physical spear blades. Makes your spear gambits more effective. Increases light skill damage. Enhances the strength of your morale taps. God, any one of them would be good. Gambits in the boot cauterizing steel line will apply an incoming healing debuff to enemies. Okay, and damage over time effects are more likely to achieve a critical hit. I do like that. Increase the critical damage over time effects. All of that's really good. Let me go ahead and take that one there. Oh, I see. I thought I was doing something wrong. There we are. Okay, so I think that's all the quests. Let's see where they are. You're over there, and we still need to go this way, take care of these things. So let's go do that. What is that? No, I don't want that. Like I said, I don't remember the combos here. Gonna have to practice on some of these mobs to remember how this works. Can I find the combos here? Alright, let's try this. So what is that? That is going to be a big hit, basically. Let me find another mob and try it. Ooh, we're screwing up. We need to get up on top of this hill. We're going to be stuck down there. Don't want that. And we may already be stuck. This is what I was talking about in my other stream, about how it's not consistent on slopes and what you can go up and what you can't go up. It varies greatly in this game. You'll see things that look exactly the same as another place where you could go up, and in that place you can't go up. So it's weird that way. So we'll go along the waterway down here. Hopefully that will get us where we need to go. What are these other abilities I have? In the phrase stance, just stand still with enemies in melee combat. Only one stance may be active any time. Enter your melee combat stance, negative 10% attack duration. So you attack faster. This is a sailment stance. All spear generating gamuts and gamut masteries now generate a javelin icon. All spear gamuts now require a javelin instead of a spear, and several gamuts become ranged. That's what I currently have right now. Sure hope I can get up the sure hope I can get up the cliff down here when I get to where I'm going. Otherwise, this is a wasted trip. I need to figure out these abilities. Alright, so we're going to do 2 of these. Oops, that is actually different. Deals light damage over time. Now let's do 2 of these again. Yeah, darn it, I need to have a mob that doesn't die instantly. Alright, what does that do? Goads nearby targets to attack the warden. Okay, so it does damage and it taunts. That doesn't change it. Alright. I'll do that with that. Does a ranged boot. Joan interrupts. Okay. What about this? Of course I screwed that up. Now, oh, for the love of God, how do I get it to end the thing? There's an ability to tell it to forget. Alright, that ended the gambit. Perfect. Alright, now I can do it again. Alright, so we're going to do this with this. And that gives me a swift attack. This with 2 of these. Same swift attack. Let's do this and this. Alright, that does, this skill updates the correct, what? Hold on. That's not right. There it is. Shield Strike that heals you over time. Alright, that's the one I want. So it's heal attack that gives you the heal over time. And that being said, I need to go right over here. Alright. What does that give me? Well, that gave me not what I was wanting it to give me. Oh, nothing is working properly.
Hold! Stay where you are!
You do not need to... Yeah, I'd start again. You do not seem to be like the men I have seen occupying Nimbarth. Burl sent you, did he? I am indeed, said Lorio. I have not yet returned because I have been seeing riders coming and going from the fortress at all hours. They must be the means by which orders are delivered to the orcs in Tharbad. You look like you can handle yourself. If you come across one of these riders, take them down and bring me any correspondence you find. Okay, so basically that's going to be across the way. That's the only problem with the Warden. It is a combo-based class, and if you haven't played in a long time, you have no idea what those combos do. This one deals light damage over time. Relearning the combos is a bit of a pita. I'm doing my best to try to remember them or relearn them right now. Ah, here we are.
Won't you lend me your aid?
Riderick sent a devoteed to check on us. Has he no faith? With no Riderick to glare at, the woman settles for the next best thing, glaring at you. A few seconds pass before she relents and sighs. Perhaps I am being too hasty, as he would say. You truly intend to aid us, then I'll allow it.
We are all devoted in these lands.
These half-orcs serve a wizard who is bent on spreading his war as far as he can. We plan to assassinate the half-orc leaders, but Riderick was captured in the attempt. Rescuing him put the entire camp on high alert. Since we are currently one short, you can act as the distraction. Fight the half-orcs so that the three of us can move in undetected. Okay, so let's try doing this, and then this. What did that give me? Range ability increase your defense, grants immunity to disarms. Okay, that was cool. Quest item. Well, let's do that again. Not sure that's what I thought that was. Okay, let's try that. What did that change to? Nothing. I am not good at the combos at all. Very, very not good at the combos. Where am I supposed to be going here? Oh, they were taking me back over here to do the turn-in.
Won't you lend me your aid?
This necklace, yes, I know who its owner is. The half-orcs must have taken it off of Riddick when they captured him. If you'd like to return it to him, he should still be resting at the camp near Tharbad, southwest of here. You fought admirably. Yes, I kept a close eye on you. There have been some who have tried to betray us. Caution has kept my people alive thus far. We shall stay here for a bit longer and continue watching the half-orcs' activities. If you can, please let Riddick know what has happened. So is that it for this area? No, there's still something there. It's this: collect orders from riders. What does this one do? Quick attack, damage over time. And 10 morale attacker. Huh? Drains morale from nearby enemies over time to heal the warden. Oh, that's a good one. That was a yellow, red, green, I think? Let me try it again. Yeah. Nope, I think we got it finally. Yeah, we got the orders. We're good. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't want to use that ability. What about that one? Oh, that's a nice one. So that's green, yellow, red is a good one to remember.
Found some, did you? Well then, let's have
The missive you recovered is troubling. The orcs in Tharbad have noticed Stonecrop's group and are calling for reinforcements. They mean to attack soon. I think we can use this to our advantage. Here's where you come in again. I have rewritten the orders to say that we are not a threat and to ignore our presence. Few of the other missives now have wording that I am sure will stir chaos and confusion, with the goal of having those at Nimbarth start to question the orcs at Tharbad. Won't hold them off for long, but possibly long enough for us to plan our next moves. Go to Nimbarth and plant these orders where someone in charge may discover them. And okay, it's back over where we were just at. Let me see something. There's nothing in here that tells you the combos is there. That's rather annoying. Why am I stuck on? There we are. Ah, there's a place where I plant the orders. Okay. I'm starting to wonder. I gotta do that 5 times here. Ah. Why is it not attacking him? Oh, that's not what I thought that was. Wrong spot. Very complex class, hard to master. Definitely hard to master. Oh, get off me, you invisible wall. Where's the last spot I'm supposed to put this? got a feeling there's a graphic that's missing there whenever he does it. I think there's supposed to be flames that comes off of the spear. Okay, there's the flame, so it's not that. That's good. What do we got over here in our alerts? 5 free Locher points for playing the game. Okay, I don't want to do that one, so now I know. What does that one do? That one heals. That's a heal for me. Okay, so green, red, use is a heal over time. I gotta remember that. Keep hitting invisible walls. See, again, I'm hitting an invisible wall. That one is parry rating. Okay, so the simple ones is green, red, use, green, yellow, use. Alright. Let's see what red, yellow, green, yellow, yellow, green does. Yellow, green is a damage over time. Okay, it's an AoE one, in fact. Like that one, okay. Starting to get it. I need to make me a cheat sheet. That was not what I thought that was. I thought that was yellow green. Yeah, there it is. What did I do just a second ago? Yeah, I'm hitting the wrong ones, that's what it is. Just attack, okay. Did I get everything there? I did. Get over there. Alright, there we are. So let's try something. Let's change this to the non-javelin version. I don't know which I like better, the close-up melee or the ranged damage on him. They both seem nice. Somebody sent me a message earlier. I know I heard it. I wonder if that was in Discord. It was. Okay, what we got going on here? Stop. Oh, good lord. Oh my god, everything I'm doing is in the wrong screen. It's like all of a sudden everything is sucking. Let me see here. What was I trying to do down here? I was going to talk to an NPC.
Thank you for what you have done here.
Alright, finally got that done. Now we can move on to these other things that we have. I'm such a bad warden. I am very bad at this. So I am not good at playing a combo class at all. But my goal is to get every single class up in level, so I'm trying. That is 100% not the direction I was supposed to be going. Tell you one thing I don't want is this here. I like it much better without that glow on the end of the javelin tip. It just looked weird. If the whole thing was doing something, that'd be better, but the way it was just horrible looking. That's a big cliff. Holy moly. Hopefully I won't die. Oh, good. Made it. You know, while we're sitting here trying to get our recover from that fall, let's go ahead and use some buffs for the hell of it. So one of the things I find interesting in the Warden is he can do a whole lot if you can figure out and remember the combos, but at the same time you can get the same thing, you know, accomplished, you know, defeating the mobs is what I'm trying to say, faster with other classes that don't have to build up combos. So it's kind of, I don't know if that really makes the captain or the Warden better or worse, honestly. Why will it not attack, no matter what I do? Maybe it wasn't a ranged, even though I'm in ranged stance. It's like it takes forever for him to kill him. I don't know. It's a little odd. I'm not sure what I think about the Warden, or sure what to think about the Warden. I mean to say. Is that all we were supposed to do here? I thought there was more we're supposed to do here, which makes me think that we missed a quest to come here from somebody.
creatures be driven from this land for good.
Alright, that was the turn in there. Let's go to the next spot. What does that do? Evade rating. Very nice. Okay.
You there. Don't worry. I'll not try to rob you.
Let me guess. He wants me to return the stolen artifacts, and they're going to be out there at that spot that I already went to. That pisses me off. I hate how they do that. Oh, quest givers, why? Why do you do that? Yeah, I'm not good at these combos. I am very bad at these combos. Somebody was just saying something to me. What the hell? I got stuck. I couldn't move. Hold on a sec. Somebody is saying something in Discord, I think. Can I get it in time? No. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Don't think that was the ability I was trying to go for. No, you first. Stupid goblins. Oh, hold on. There's the thing here. There we are. Ding! Level 24. Celebrate spring. Yeah, decline. This one here. Trestle bridge. Yeah, we'll take it. And then we will click on it and we will unmark it. There we are. There was a guy here I had to click on. I guess not. Is that person doing everything and there's nothing? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here because there's like nothing for me to click on or anything. There. Where the hell is he running off to? Alright, what is this ability I gained? Battle preparation allows the warden to build gambits before starting a fight. Alright, I just put it up there. I won't be using that anytime soon. There's the person I'm trying to find. You first. Alright, is there anybody left here? Apparently, yes. In this direction. See, he's out there. I was over there by him. Somebody let him go while I was fighting somebody. It had to have been what the deal was. Got him. Alright. Still one thing over this way somewhere. What in the hell is left? Yep, there's another one back here. Somebody had gone through and done it right when I was trying to do it, apparently. So then when I went through, they weren't there. Takes way too long to kill things as a warden. That is a big time downfall of this class. I get that it's a powerful class if you can work the combos, but it takes way too long to get the benefits out of the combos. When you can go up there on a champion and just smash one button and everything dies, yeah. There's no comparison. There we are, now we can run. Oh, this should be funny. I have a fake person trying to friend request me on Discord. Oh, what will I do? Will I say hello to him? I think that I will hit... Ignore! They're gone! Stupid bots. Do I look stupid to you? Don't answer that. Yeah, I wish I could say good things about the Warden. Yes, I had big hopes for it and all, but every time I've played it, I've found that the fights drag on, and trying to remember all of the moves to make the combos happen, and it just makes you end up just really not enjoying it. Some people love it. Don't get me wrong. Some people do love it,
You really did
but
it.
you can get the same effect from other classes.
Now I can start to pitch in around here.
Not all of it together, you know, like the Warden has, but from the different classes you can get the same effects with just 1 or 2 button pushes. It's unfortunate because the Warden is a really cool class. The concept is really cool. They really need to fix the whole combo. They're not going to. Don't get me wrong. Nothing I'm saying is going to matter at all. But if they wanted to fix it, make it actually a good class, something needs to be changed. Having to know what 3 buttons to hit in a row and then hit a 4th button to make it actually activate. That's 4 presses with 4 what do they call it, global cooldowns, because you can't go doot 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 doot. You have to go doot, wait, doot, wait, doot, wait, doot. Now it's active. That's like, wow. That's entirely too slow to get an effect. And all the effects are short-term effects. So, you know, you're putting up a buff for your defense that'll last for a little while, and then you're doing 4 more strokes to put up a buff for your parrying that'll last for a little while. Then you're doing 4 more strokes to put up a heal over time on yourself, and it's like, dude, that is not worth that many clicks and that much time to make each one of those happen. I just can't understand why anybody would think that that's worth that. It's a great concept. Didn't really work in practice, if you ask me. I could be wrong. I'm sure there are people out there that adamantly think that I'm an idiot for saying that, and they are welcome to their opinion. I'm gonna check something here. Let me do that, that, and that. And then before I do it, I want to see. Duration 1 minute. Okay, so you get 1 minute out of the buff that you do. That takes 4 clicks to make happen. So a minute is decent amount of time. I really wouldn't call it a lot, but it's a decent amount of time. What about the heal? Duration 1 minute. So far it's looking like these buffs and stuff that you're doing will last for at least a minute once you do it. My God, it takes forever to kill something. Come on, click it. Oh, these invisible walls. Scenario, what were you doing with all the invisible walls? Nope, you first. Wow. Jeez. Holy crap. I was able to take a lot of damage there, that's for sure. Goblin Slayer completed. Where's that at? Okay, I see what it's doing. Oh, you son of a gun. Eight of 8. Alright, we got that done. Is there anything else in this spot? Does not appear that way. Let's use our fast travel. Man almighty. What are our alerts we have here? Deed completed. Okay, it was a Slayer deed, deed bestowed. That's the advanced version of the Slayer deed. Where was the... Oh yeah, he was down the road. Because he hit me up as I was leaving the place. And I'm like, bro. I already went out there, bro. And he's like, so? I need you to go back out there again. And I'm like, you son of a gun, shit piece of...
Did it
Good
work?
work. Is it done?
Is it done?
Yes, I'm sure I'll feel better soon. Wait, did you hear that? He gulps and looks around. I need to get out of here. Thank you for your help. I learned my lesson for sure. Alright. We finished that. We can move on. Woohoo! Let's go back and take the Stable Master to... what is this down here? Tharbad, so we can turn in that quest. Then we can go back to Hearn and continue our questing up there. Have I not finished a single deed to get... Nah, that seems ridiculous. Where's the stable master at? Did I run by it? Probably ran by it. There he is.
Greetings, friend.
Tharbad, Swift, go! Actually, stop. I want to do the non-Swift version because I'm going to go use the restroom and get a drink of water, so we'll have it running while I do that. I'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Got off the phone with my girlfriend. Got me some more water. Oh, it's good. Alright, it's good. Cold. Good. Oh, Lord. Turn in that one. And finish that one. Deed completed. Those requests in Cardaland. Alright, that's the advanced version of that. Now, there's no other quest here to pick up, I don't think. Did we get some Lotro points? 5 free Lotro points! Now, let's head to Hearn.
How can I be of service?
A bunch of us online tonight. Mostly officers, but nonetheless, a bunch of people online tonight. So there's only I only have 2 characters that aren't level 30 or higher at this point. This one, the Warden, 24. Take a wild guess what class the other one is that I don't have to level 30 yet. Burglar. The one that I suck at the most. This one's proving to be difficult. I'm not gonna lie. The killing is so slow that I'm a little not enjoying it, to say the least, is what I'm saying. Oh, I've got everything. I'm taking all the stuff to do big damage. I don't know what else I need to do. Let's check his gear. Oh, that is a low-level weapon. Yep, his gear is out of date. Yeah, these were all criticals that I made for him. That's why they're that level, but you see they're all purple. Most of it, at least, was. Let's see. Where do we need to go? First off, we need to set our milestone. What, javelin? No, it's a spear. And that's a javelin. And it is storming, too. If I disappear, it's because the power went out, just so y'all know. I'm 24. These are item level 18s. They're crafted by me. They are medium. Larunder made them. Let's do something. Shared storage. Let's put all of our crafting bags in. Let's see if we can go craft him some new gear. I hear somebody walking around. Yep, it's Ho-Ho Man. Ho-Ho. Yep. Oh, did I just realize what I did there? Not that. Stop it. Oh my god. That is just messing up bigger than hell. Oh my god, nothing I click is working. At a certain point, you almost just feel like turning it off. When everything just doesn't work, it's almost like, that's it, done. Alright, let me see something here. Oh, that's not where the chat is. Well, I thought I'd... Okay, that's just an ordinary thing up there. Oh my god, you stupid thing. Where is my logos? Sometimes Streamlabs is great, and other times Streamlabs is a pain in the ass. Just saying. There, that's fixed. I didn't realize that that was not chat text up there that I was looking at earlier when I changed that. And I was looking, I was like, why is it so high up? It's not supposed to be that high up. That's why. I need to visit the VIP, rewards, NPC,
Will you give me
Venda.
a moment of your time, friend?
Yes, I will. Here you go.
Greetings, friend.
Thank you much. Here we are. Hold it. Why is he set up with all of these over here? How did my UI get jacked? What? Oh, there's some weird things happening in this game here lately. Hotbar 4. Number 3. Dock Hotbar 3. Yeah, it should have been down there. It never should have been up there. God almighty. Okay, that's number 1. Alright, we moved that one. So let's see if we can get the right one this time. Oh my god, I may just... Why can I not move this bar? Oh my god. Thank you. Now, let's move this one back where it's supposed to be. This one back where it's supposed to be. And then finally, move this one where it was supposed to be. It was never supposed to be over on the right. So something in the UI got reset and jacked that all up. Things that make you want to scream. Now that we've done that, let's look at our tailoring. Wow, what is going on, game? Is it time to call it a night? Because nothing is working. Expert, medium armor. That's 25. This is going to require him to be level 25, isn't it? Yeah, minimum level 25. But if I made it, he'd only need to make one level, and that's not a bad thing. So, what is... I have 160 of these. We'll use them. So that one is going to make agility, vitality, physical mastery. Don't know if there's any difference at all. Agility, vitality, physical mitigation. Hold it. Was the other one mitigation or mastery? Mastery. Okay. And the third one is critical rating. That's the one I like. Okay. It says item level 28. Minimum level 25. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of. Check my bag so I know where this is going. Alright. Footwear. Minimum level 25, yes. Gloves. Perfect. Critical rating. Critical defense. Finesse and critical rating. I like that one. Helm. Critical rating. Tactical. Critical and finesse. I'll take that one. Leggings. I'll take that one. And finally, shoulder guards. I'll take that one. Okay, so those are all level 25s. Cloak. What is this here? It's level 30. That's a 25. And this one is a 22. Yeah, I'll make that. One other thing I did want to check. I think it's here. For my captain, it's not this guy here. That's level 70. That's level 50. That's what I thought. I didn't have a 60. That's why I haven't made one for my captain. Because I don't have the recipe for it in the Supreme. Okay. What else can I do? Tailor, Forester, and Scholar. So, no. I think, is it woodworking or is it weaponsmithing that makes the javelins and stuff? I don't remember. But anyway, let's go back to the shared storage. Put all of these back in. Oops. And then we'll go to gear. Put all of this in here. And let's go to, I'm going to check my woodworker first. I think that might be who would make it, but then we'll go to my weaponsmith after that. And I think my woodworker is my hunter. We shall soon find out. Come on, today. Oh man. T, he is a woodworker. Okay. So I want to check. Melee weapons, club hammer, spear. He does make spears, and ranged weapons, he makes javelins. So this is the person for it. His spear is level 22. I wonder if that's what I made for him or not. It may already be what I made for him. Let's travel to Bree. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that ability now. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, that's an ability that, oh, that's right, I gotta stop. That is triggered and has a cooldown. No, nope, that's over here. And I gotta get my bags out of storage. You know, there's gotta be an easier way to handle this. That's boost, that's specials. Let's move all the specials into boost. There we are. Now let's rename this special to other bags. Or we'll call it, you know, so that because it shortens the name, we'll call it bags 2. Alright, now, bags 1. Let's go to bags 1 and take the ones that we don't normally use and put them in bags 2. So this will be easier to get bags in and out all the time. There we are. We did it. We made life easier. See, there's my other bags that I don't pull out all the time. These are my bags I pull out all the time. Come on, hurry up, dang it. Too many requests. Slow down, slow down. The servers are going to implode. Holy crap, slow down. Squirrel. Alright. We got all of our bags. Now let's see if we can make a weapon for my warden. Let's see. Spear. Using universal ingredients. Let's use guaranteed crit. And make it. There we are. Now, javelin, same thing. Crit that sucker up. There we are. Alright, now. Shared storage. Gear. Bags. I truly hate having to pass my bags between all my characters via the shared storage every single time I go from character to character. I just want all of these bags to show up automatically on every character I pull up. That's what I want. Alright, now let's go back to our warden. So as you can see, out of all my characters while we wait for it to load, 60s is where my next set are. If we go below that, we have 50 50, 40 40, 30 30, 30 20 20. So once we get these last two to 30, we'll have 1 2 5 of them to get to 40, then 6 to get to 50. We start snowballing at that point. So let's get the warden back out. Good water. I'll have to end up getting me some more water and then drink all of that. Alright, so let's take a look. We're almost 25, so I can't put the gear on yet. Why do I still have these? Did I not get rid of them? I thought I had those blocked. Alright, let's see here. Shared storage. Bags. So much easier now. Alright, gear. Let me move some of this stuff around so that it doesn't get lost as easily. What are these? No. Junk is what it is. There. Alright. So... Alright, and... Cloak. Javelin is different. Okay, good. Or the spear, I mean. Javelin is also different, so that's good. Those will be upgrades, and I think I can use those right away. Elvis? No. No. No, Elvis. Good boy. Cat has decided that he wants me to get him some food, so he's going to attack the desk now. Alright, so we have our new spear and javelin, so that should help a little bit. Maybe I'll kill things a little bit faster now. Let's move all this gear down here so it doesn't get easily lost in the inventory. We'll put this on as soon as I level 25. Shouldn't be too terribly long from now. Alright, let's see what we got here. We need to go in here, in fact. Oh, before we do that, do we have all of our stuff set up? Yeah, that looks good. Okay.
You You and your friends might want to keep walking, stranger.
Herne is not the place it once was, and you will not find welcome here. You ask the innkeeper what happened to the town, and he frowns, shaking his head. 4 nights ago, something evil passed through the center of Herne. No one knows exactly what it might have been, but every night since a terrible fear has seized the town. Old man Aberthal says he saw something that first night, but I don't know. He was an adventurer in his younger days, but he has such a reputation for tale spinning that it has always been hard to tell the truths from the falsehoods in his stories. But something happened that night, and the town has not been the same ever since. You had best be moving on, you and your friends, before the dark comes again. Hold on a second, I think the cat needs some food. Elvis, are you needing more food? Elvis? Food? You don't have to eat that old stuff. Let's get you some new food. Didn't realize that's what you were wanting. There you go. Let me go get some more water since I'm up anyway. Computer catching on. Alright, I am back, everybody. Let's see what Boromir has to say here.
I have seen something like this before.
Well, I say seen, but I did not see it. Say instead that I felt it, something dark and evil. It filled man and horse with dread. We stood in defense of the river at Osgiliath when this presence came upon us, and even the boldest among us were seized by a terrible fear. We cast down the bridge behind us, and only a few of us escaped. I have never felt a fear like that before, Lorandon. Some of my men claimed they saw the figure from which the terror spread, but I do not know if I believe it. Might that evil have come north from Gondor somehow? I did feel as if I were being watched at times as I rode through the empty lands, or were they not as empty as they appeared? I should speak with the old man the innkeeper mentioned. If his story matches those of my soldiers, that will tell me something of the evil that came to Herne.
I hope you won't use old Aberthal too harshly.
He is something of a peculiar fellow, but despite his strangeness, most of Herne's folk are quite fond of him, and he has always brought his custom to Crossway House, which I appreciate. Let me give you a mug of his favorite spiced beer. It may loosen his tongue, to be truthful. That is not usually a problem for our Aberthal, but he might not want to speak about whatever happened to him that night. The beer may make him more willing to talk with you.
You go with Boromir and Egfrith to speak with this man. I will seek to learn more.
I will ask around Herne to see what else I can learn about what happened here. Okay, and also what has he got?
Lately, some darkness has passed through the land.
Life in Herne
All manner of foul things.
was never easy, but lately some darkness has passed through the land, stirring up all manner of foul things. There is a wolf pack north of Herne, which does not usually trouble the town or those on the road. However, they have of late become vicious, attacking passerby and raiding the town come nightfall. If you could thin out the pack, that would help immensely. Okay, so is there L I'm supposed to pick up? Don't see any L. Is Aberthal over here? That's not Aberthal. Okay, well, we'll talk to this guy.
Welcome! You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Are you a traveler, as I am? Interesting. I am journeying south to White Mountains to see the dwarf halls there, but I heard from someone on the road that the rocks of this place have a red sheen to them, and it put me in mind of the Iron Hills. I thought I would see them for myself, and if there is valuable ore to be found here, perhaps I will delay my southward journey and stay a while. If you meet me west of town, I would appreciate both the company and the help. Okay, that was not him. Where exactly is Aberthal hiding at? Not in here. He's not here. Not here either. Not here. Nope. Would you believe? Not here either. Did I literally miss him down here? Because I thought he was like right here. I don't quite understand. Well, I thought that, but why he's never
Treat him
mind.
kindly, please. We're very
Okay.
fond of Aberthal, despite his strangeness.
It's quite a few quests here to pick up.
Well met.
I'm exhausted, friend. I work for Maddock in Crossway House, and it is my job to carry crates and supplies into the tavern whenever they are delivered. But the wagon driver from Breland just departed, and he refused to leave the crates any nearer than the very outskirts of Herne. He said there's a bad feeling about the town today, and he didn't want to stay here any longer than was strictly necessary. He did the least amount of effort, but I have already done more than I should. Do you think you could bring the last 2 crates inside Crossway House and set them down in the storage room with the fireplace? I would really appreciate resting my arms for a moment, friend, and I wouldn't forget it. The last 2 crates are right where the eastern road leaves Herne. I can do that. I'm not doing anything else of value. I'll go do this. Yar.
Greetings, traveler.
Thank you so much for your help, friend. I don't have much to offer you, but I hope this reward is helpful to you. Next quest. Next.
A shadow has fallen upon our lands.
What were you doing out on the streets, stranger? Don't tell me you haven't heard about the evil things roaming about. I may not be a brave man, but something ain't right about those riders. If I can live my life without ever seeing them again, I'll die content. If you're intent on returning outside, could you look around Herne for my sheep? The 5 of them got spooked and escaped the pen. Just pet them a bit and they'll calm down. I don't want them running off into the wilderness. Here, before you go looking, take some of this hay and fill up their trough outside in the pen. Getting some delays all of a sudden. Alright, now we need to go pet some sheep. Ma. need one more sheep. Where's the last sheep? It's not up here, is it? I don't think it is. Out back, pretty sure. Is it not? Oh, that's right. The fifth one's not around. Yeah, I remember now.
Evil fears not to walk in the light of
You
day.
couldn't find the last one. There can't be that many places for a sheep to hide in Hern.
What hope remains
Ever
for us?
tracked down an animal before? I've heard that them ranger folk are mighty good at it, but I don't know much. You ought to check the pen before it fled. The last thing that sheep did was eat at the trough. Take care, stranger. There are wolves outside Hern, and I've heard tell of worse things lurking beyond. Just thinking about it is enough to make my skin crawl. So before we go out there, we're going to get the rest of the quest in town, because everything's going to be sending us out. So why just go immediately? Let's get all the quests we possibly can first. Whoops. Thought there was a quest here. Oh, there he is. Or she is.
Who are you?
Are you looking for Mr. Rindal? He hasn't been home for a few days. Oh, my name is Kaidi. Mama let me come here to take care of the trees. I watered some, but then there were dark and scary shapes on the road, so I ran in here. I think they're gone, but I don't want to leave yet. Could you help me? Mr. Rindal plans... We're just going to splash water on... Oh, and now we're going to talk to it. Good tree. You're a good tree. We like you, tree. You're a good tree. Tree is good. Hello, good tree. Have some water. When you're older, we'll talk to you. We need to water one more tree, don't we? Where's the last tree at that needs to be watered? There it is.
The trees must have been so lonely. I think you made them happy again.
A long time ago, there used to be more trees here all over. Did you know that? Mr. Rindal told me, but then his and sisters, and that means people in his family from a long time ago, cut all those trees down and didn't plant more. How could they be so mean? Didn't they know there wouldn't be anything left after because of them? That must be why Mr. Rindal plants so many trees by himself. He wants to fix what his family did. But he shouldn't have to do this alone. I want to help him.
You're an adventurer, aren't you?
I am.
Just like Mr. Rendall.
He warned me to stay away from the beech trees in Wilven Clove because of the wolves. The wolves aren't scary for you, right? Wilven Clove is that way. Is that northwest? There must be lots of beech nuts on the ground there, and then after you come back, we can take the seeds out together. Okay. Moving on to find the next quest in town. Whoops, what the heck happened there? There it goes. Well, it's just delayed, that's all. I thought there was somebody in here for a quest. Maybe I'm wrong. Interesting.
Would you lend me your aid?
My name is Alwena, and I run the Hall of Crafts here in Herne. However, of late there has been a decrease in custom, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Can you speak encouraging words to some of my neighbors and tell them that even in days of darkness, working with your hands on crafts and trade can make days seem brighter? That will help, surely. Sure, I'll go talk to people. You should go craft. It's fun. It's a great thing. You'll love it. And no, I simply couldn't. Okay, well, I tried. Crafting is a blast. You will love it so very much. I'm afraid not. I would not feel safe. Well, it was worth a shot. Who else would like to be encouraged? Or is that all we're going to try to encourage and then tell her? Yes, that's it.
Yes?
People seem frightened. I need them to feel safe when they come to the Hall of Crafts, or my business will suffer. I need to hire a guard to stand within the Hall of Crafts, and then they will feel more safe. Here, take this pouch of coins to Eden, who works at Crossway House. He is a strong and strapping lad, and I have noticed his muscles on more than one occasion. Tell him those coins should ease any of the reluctance he might feel to stop working for Matic at the tavern, and in the future he will be very well paid to work for me instead. Okay. I will do that, just for you. Just for you, madam. Just for you. There's a spot here. There's somebody.
Is there no end to our hardships?
Well met. I am Pharone, basket weaver of Herne. If you are looking to make some coin, I am looking for some help. East of Herne are various bodies of water from which I often go to gather reeds with which to make my baskets. Of late, the reeds have been decimated by sickle flies. Well, by their larvae. She shudders saying the word. Blah. If you reduce the number of sickle flies there, I will pay you. This season may be near to over, but at least this way there will be fewer to breed for the next. Eberthal's house. We found it.
Why have you come to bother me? I speak to no one. Not since... I speak to no one.
Okay, but I have beer. Here, have some beer.
I have not had any visitors in quite some time.
Told you that would work.
What brings you to my home?
You want to hear about the crawling darkness? Eberthal shakes his chair and then takes a bracing gulp from the mug of beer. Maybe I had better know your names. Who are these companions you bring with you?
Boromir, you say? And Egfrith?
Surely you are not the same Boromir who is the son of the steward of Gondor. Some 20 years ago I traveled in the Southlands adventuring, and I had the privilege of meeting the steward. I remember his sons, both of lordly mine. Lordly Maine. You do bear a resemblance to the elder of the two, but you travel now in secret, it seems. I will say no more of it. A guard of the Citadel, if not its captain, in my own home. I can hardly believe it. And Egfrith, a proud woman of Rohan. In the days of my youth, I rode across the Rittermark at joyful gallop. Is Theoden still king of Rohan? It was a beautiful land, and he was stern but strong, loved by his people and respected by his foes. It must still be so. Instead of Egfrith's jaw tightens, but she says nothing. Eberthal continues. I will tell you what happened to me. With such fine protectors in my home, what have I to fear? We get to choose something here. That's not bad, honestly. We'll take that and we'll put it on.
4 nights passed after the setting of the sun. I left my home to walk along the cobbled streets.
Elvis, don't get yourself in trouble. Get down. Get down. You're gonna knock stuff off. Get down. Right now. Get down. Good boy. Elvis the cat getting himself in trouble. 4 nights passed after the setting of the sun. I left my home to walk along the cobbled streets of Herne, as is my custom. This I have done for years every night, ever since I gave up the adventuring life. You may think it odd, but I have found these moonlit strolls to keep something of my old wanderlust at bay. Perhaps this is the night I keep a-walking, Aberthal, old fellow. I have asked myself on occasion, but thus far I have always come back to my home, and sleep comes quickly. But on that night, while strolling along the lane west of my home, smelling the night flowers and listening to the sound of frogs down by the river bank, I could sense that something was different. I can't tell you exactly what it might have been, but I was seized by a tremendous feeling of, I don't know, wrongness. I felt it in the pit of my stomach. There is a grassy place on the left between 2 buildings along that lane, and a single tree grows there. My eye was drawn to that tree, and as I watched, I swear to you, a deeper shadow moved out from behind the trunk. It made a strange sound as it moved, whispering just beyond the edge of my hearing. It reminded me of being lost in distant woods, stalked by a dangerous creature I could not yet see, but this was no mountain lion. I drew on all my reserves of courage, I tell you, and I turned to run, but even as my muscles tensed, I knew it was too late. While I stood transfixed by the creeping shadow in front of me, a second dark figure had come up behind. This one towered above me, for it sat astride a great black steed, but I could not tell you how I had not heard the sound of its hooves on the cobbles as it approached. I must have fainted then, for the next thing I remember is being shaken awake by Bledry, one of the townspeople, carrying a lantern. He said he found me lying at the base of the tree between those 2 buildings on his way home, with no sign of either dark figure anywhere about. But every night since, a terrible sensation of dread has fallen upon Herne as the sun disappears beneath the horizon. Do you know what they were, friends? Has anything of this sort been seen in Gondor or in Rohan? What business could draw such terrible creatures to Herne? Is that, we have to do anything else here? Nothing but the door. Okay, so I guess we leave here. We're done. I expected something. I don't know what the heck I was expecting. Now we gotta go back to Crossway House. Okay. Let's go talk to Brauk over here.
Well met.
Herne stands on a rocky plateau overlooking Ruddy Moor, and the road takes a wide loop around the town. You think you could go to the crossroads to the west and to the north of Herne and look for any signs of danger. A foul mood has settled upon the town in recent days, and I grow increasingly worried that some evil might have set its sights upon this town where I was born. I don't remember it being like this in all my years, and my sister and I have lived here all our lives. Alright. One more thing here.
One day, Darbad will be ours once more.
So, you made it back, I see. You have my thanks. One day, Tharbad will be ours once more. And that was very quick and done. Alright then, moving on.
You rescued my fool of a father, and for that I cannot thank you enough.
Much as we may bicker, he is still family and I love him. Pay no heed to his harshness, he has always been like that. The accident only made it worse. When I left, he could still walk, however. I came back as soon as I received word that his condition had worsened. Sadly, he won't speak to me right now, but I know how to warm his heart. I'm going to make his favorite stew, with your help, that is. I am loath to leave his side now that I am home, but you could get the things I need. There would be some coin in it for you if you help. We will need bread from the baker Wynfor, potatoes from Pal Bruthalis, whatever, stewing herbs from Tangwin, and a bottle of Crossway House's finest red. We're making goat stew the way Mother used to do, a Nevitt family favorite and secret recipe. Which means we'll need goat meat as well. Only the meat from Father's favorite goats will do. You'll know them by their ruddy-colored coat. There's a herd of them west of town that you can call from. Okay, that's all of them here, so to speak. I think I still gotta go back to the Crossway House. In fact, I know I do.
What did you learn from the old man?
You tell Menelder of Aberthal's frightening nighttime encounter. He frowns and strokes his beard. This does align with the story Boromir told us about the power he sensed at Osgiliath, but that is leagues away. What has brought it here, a horse at such speed? I may know one name of these creatures, but I will not speak it here. He turns to the innkeeper. Maddock, might I ask you to open your doors to all the townsfolk of Herne this evening? Some evil has left its mark upon the village, and I think it would be safest if the townsfolk sheltered behind the strong walls of Crossway House tonight. Menelder turns back to you. As for us, Lorandon, I think we should hunt some game in Sedgemead to resupply Maddox's pantry, gather up firewood so we can keep the town braziers burning all night, and bring word to the townspeople that they should shelter within Crossway House tonight. What say you to this plan? I will not leave these people undefended, and I cannot. Okay, that sounds like a good plan to me, Menelder. Let me grab this red wine back here. And I believe I need some potatoes over here. Maybe some bread. And I think there was something upstairs I needed to deal with. I can't recall exactly, but we'll soon find out. Not in there. Nope. Here we are. Hello there. You're here for the herbs Riangara ordered. I have them right here. Hope our dear mayor's not giving her too much trouble. What about our friend over here? No quest yet? Alright, we'll be back to talk to you later on. And we gotta talk to this guy. The crafts lady would like to hire him to be her muscle. Eden listens with a frown as you explain that Alvena wishes to hire him to stand guard at the Hall of Crafts. There are a lot of coins here, but I don't think I can leave Maddock on his own like this. He's been good to me, and I don't know how Crossway House will manage to stay open without me doing the heavy lifting. Tell Alvena I appreciate the offer, but I have to refuse. I know I complain about carrying so many boxes and crates all day, but I think standing in one place in the Hall of Crafts would wear me out even faster with boredom. How does the rest of our quest look? Still lots going on. Let's run back to the crafting hall to let her know before we leave town to do all the things out of town. Oh yeah, we have somebody here we have to talk to as well.
Shelter in Crossway House tonight? Preposterous!
My family will do as we have always done, stranger, and stay in our own home. There's a bad feeling about Herne of late. It is true, but with my door barred and the candles snuffed, my family has nothing to fear. Others can do as they will, but we will not cower in the tavern all night. This is some scheme of Maddox's to fill his coffers. You mark my words, and old Aberthal has always been mad, ask anyone. Now, good day to you, and do not bother me again. Well, she was a little bit upset, I'd say. She's not a happy soul.
Can you spare a moment?
He turned me down? Well, I will take that pouch of coins back. I appreciate you asking him for me at any rate. Here, take a few of the coins I would have given to Edhen. Still, I have to think about what I can do now. My problem remains. If folk are afraid to work in the Hall of Crafts, my business will suffer. What is happening to Herne these days? Ding! 25! Woo! We can put our new gear on. I have done some thinking, and I believe the recent increase in ruffian activity near Herne is partly to blame for the townsfolk being reluctant to work in the Hall of Crafts. Can you do something about the ruffians in Ruddy Moor? With fewer of those thieves and cut-purses nearby, folk may feel more comfortable about frequenting my place of business. Yes, I will. I'll beat those ruffians up. I have no issue with that. Sounds like a fun time to me. Was there nobody else to talk to here? I figured there would be. What do we got here? New skirmish available. Okay. Oh yeah, and our gear. We can put our gear on finally. Was this one of our pieces? No, it's a minimum level 15. Our boots are right here for the 25. Alright, we have all of our new gear on. Guess there wasn't anybody up here to talk to. We just talked to the one person. That seems odd. Oh, what did we get here? Number 5, quick recovery allows gambit change. Mid-stroke, the skill removes the last gambit from the gambit panel. What was this one? Even more when this skill resets the gambit panel completely. Let's put that right here. Let's put this one right here. What is this one? Grace of Valinor. You may revive a fellow from defeat when out of combat. Alright, we want to put that up here. We actually should move our stances and stuff over here. Because usually I put my revives like right there. This one for resetting. I'll put it at control 4 for now. Also, did we get a point? We did gain a point. What do I want to put it in? Where are the yellows? Oh, that's nice. Light damage, yep. And radiance buffs for shield gambits. That's nice stuff. Let's just choose one, go with it. Do we ever get... We didn't. What is going on that I'm not getting any vitality? Something seems weird. Okay. So the person over here, I can see it blinking off and on. You want the folk of Herne to shelter within Crossway House tonight? If I hadn't felt the terrible dread that settles upon Herne when the sun goes down, I might object, stranger. But I will do as you say and let my neighbors know to do the same. Something is not right in Herne. And I believe across the street is another one.
You want the townsfolk to shelter within Crossway House tonight?
If I hadn't found old Aberthal lying on the ground the night this started happening, I might think it wasn't necessary, stranger. But I believe something evil had him in its clutches, and it only departed when I drew near with my lamp. It will tell my neighbors your plan. Where's the next one? Is it somebody at the Crossway House? Or is it the next place over? It's the next place over. Nope, it's not Humphrey. Where is it at? Defeat something, talk to Town Herne, look for so-and-so, collect, defeat, collect, find so-and-so, collect, defeat ruffians. I don't know which quest it is. And it's not flashing anymore on the screen. Let's verify that this isn't one here. Didn't think it would be, but I had to check. did those two houses. What about this house here? I do not believe you can go in this house. Nope. Alright, I don't know. We're moving on. Where do we need to go? Let's go out this direction. Let's get that out of the way. Do things out here. Do. Oh, I remember we were supposed to check here at the trough for something. There we are. It's basically we're trying to find where this sheep ran off to. This one last sheep that has disappeared. What? I thought he was dead. Not bad. Oh god, my gambits have gone up to 4 now. At least I appear to be doing a little more damage than before. Blood. Dead sheep. We found the sheep. And we also found a bloodthirsty white. Okay, that takes care of that particular quest. Supposed to do something here, aren't I? Bet you're right here. I'm supposed to do the look thing. Yep. Alright, and back this way as well. We're supposed to do that look thing as well. A couple of things over here. We gotta go out here. And some stuff over here. We got lots to do. Something right over here. Oh yes, the dwarf.
I am at your service.
Ah, these rocks do indeed have a red sheen to them, but the real value lies within, I warrant. Will you help me gather up chunks of red rock for closer study? I'll try. If it gives me something to collect from. Oh, chunk of red rock. There it is. We're going to have a wolf here. Let's go ahead and take care of it. That was all 10 of them. Okay, perfect. And where is the turn-in? Right in front of me.
Well met, friend.
Ah, yes, these rocks are notable now. These were all pretty near the surface, and the working of wind and rain caused them to slow from the larger crags. There could well be valuable ore buried a little deeper. I may have to stay here in Ruddymore a little longer, after all. My journey will have to wait, even though the town of Herne seems glum and gloomy. Why are the most valuable materials never to be found in places of cheer? You have helped me, friend. Take this reward in my thanks. Next spot. Right over here, where we're going to do our look thing again. Right after we kill this thief. Next. Alright, we'll go out here and do this stuff. Always finds harvestable nodes behind me. Never finds harvesting nodes in front of me. That's what I want. Beech nut. That's what we're after. It's one of the items we're after, at least. Of course I would be stuck against something while I have my map up and I'm hitting buttons. Of course, I would expect nothing less. Where are the rest of the beech nuts? I don't know, but I found a wolf. There's the beech nuts. That's the last of them. Okay, what do we have here? It's that one. Are there more wolf pack? Okay. Howlers and slinkers. Yeah, so these wolves that I've been fighting basically are for a quest. I need one more of the hidden ones and a bunch of the normal ones. So we'll run around until we happen to get them to show up. Getting tired. Oh, we found one of the hidden ones. That's all the hidden ones we need. That's the pack leader. Oh, another hidden one. Let's see if this is AoE. I don't know if it was or not, but it didn't look like that did any damage, so probably not. Alright, that finished all those quests. For this area, I should say. Now we'll head to the other side of Hearn.
Tree on or off?
Hold on a second. What's his signature? Oh, that's right. We need to get these for the stew. I had forgotten about that. I was thinking there was a quest here, but I wasn't certain. I don't see it though. No, it's level 1. You back for more, boy? You've had your food multiple times today. He's like, yeah, but now I want treats. Four more of these. Nice, that was a good quick kill. Whoops, thought I finished him. That's 9 of 10. One more. We'll be done with that quest. There we are. That one's done. Moving on. Boy, you don't need more food. You really don't. He's gonna get himself in trouble because he's a cat, and that's what cats do. They do not listen to reason. Elvis, no. You've had enough. You've got dry food over there. The whole bowl is full of dry food. You've got leftover wet food that you ate half of. No, you don't need more food right now, boy. Go over there and eat your food you already got. Be a good kitty. You can do it. I know you can. Purple. What is the purple I need over here? I want the barrel iron. Go lay down, boy. Go lay down. Don't get yourself in trouble. Said no. No. You don't need up on the desk. Go lay down. No, we're not going to turn around and go all the way back there for that ash branches. My God, that's ridiculous how it does that. Elvis, go lay down. Go lay down right now. Tell everybody you're being bad. Look at the camera up there. Tell everybody, say, I'm being bad right now. I've got lots of food over that way, but I don't want that food. I want other food. I want Daddy to get me more food. I love you, though. You're cute beyond belief. Go lay down. Go get your existing food, and when I get ready for bed, I will get you some treats, but not before. Man almighty. If that doesn't deserve a subscription, I don't know what does, people. I'm gonna try something. Now that I've got my weapons better, let's go to the javelin stance. Right after I get this silver deposit. Yo, that was fun. That was fast. I do like how fast that was. Doesn't look as cool as the melee fighting, but does as much damage. So I mean that's fine. There. Oh nope, that's 9 of 10. I thought I had 10 of 10. Here's the 10th one right here. Alright, that's the end of that quest. What is this red one? It's that one. Look to collect firewood. Oh, okay. Let's go find this firewood. Let me finish this up, boy. I'll turn all these quests in and then we'll call it a night. And then we'll get you your treats. Firewood, there we are. No, it's gotta get ash branches. Keeps interrupting. Going back to eat his food that he had over there and he wasn't eating before. So he figured out that I'm not going to jump up and get him some more food. He'll waste food. I mean, if you don't make him eat what he already has, he will waste it. That is the way of the cat. Where is the rest of this wood at? There it is. One more. Okay. goat meat. Didn't I get the goat meat already? Holy crap. I was getting other things, so I guess I wasn't getting the goat meat. So that's way over here, apparently. Yep. So we missed the goats. We gotta go get those. And then we can go back and turn in a whole slew of quests. This one's probably going to get mad at me and hit me because I'm standing near it while I'm out mining. Oh, I must have been just far enough away not to tick it off. Almost there. See, I told you your food was still over there. There was nothing wrong with it. Ah, darn it. Still need one more. There. There we are. That's it. We can go back and turn in all of our quests. What happened? Did you find the sheep? As you recount your story, the blood drains from Hulfrin's face. Black raiders and dead things walking, omens of worse times ahead. Still, I haven't got the means to leave Herne and find someplace safer. This town is my whole world. Just hope those riders don't come back. Brendan, was it? Stay safe out there. Oh, you found a lot. Caddy eagerly takes the beech nuts from you and spreads them out onto the table. I take half and you take half. If you don't know how to get the seeds out, I'll teach you.
When Mr. Rendell comes back, I'm going to plant so many trees with him.
Katie beams. Thank you. Don't believe we actually see him here anywhere. It's just that quest. Okay. We got to refill all the braziers around town with the wood that we collected. If I'd stop hitching, we could get there. I try to turn, he goes, Maybe not quite that violently, but that's what it felt like. Where's the last one at? Oh, there it is.
You have done it!
Now, to fill this cottage with his favorite smells, will you join us for dinner? It's the least I can do to repay you.
Could I impose upon you for another favor while I am seeing to the cooking?
I'm going to get started on dinner, but I wonder if I could impose upon you for another favor while I am seeing to the cooking. My father's bedroom is on the second floor, but in his condition there is no way he can manage stairs. Will you disassemble his bed and reassemble it in his library downstairs? He will complain, I am sure, but I can tell by the bedroll that he has already been spending nights down here, thankfully. That's how you do anything in the world you go. And it just magically happens.
Thank you so much.
I know he has a hard time admitting when he needs help, but I think that in the end he will be grateful.
While you were taking apart the bed, Father had a guest arrive.
As I am sure you noticed, that is Ozian Bedo, and I am certain that he is the reason Father was down at Tharbad snooping around. I suspect he is also the reason Father got injured years ago. Ozian has always wanted to be mayor, and though he whispers honeyed words into Father's ears, his actions have led me to believe he is more of a wasp than a bee. Well, I have some work yet to do on the stew. Will you bring the wine to the table? Oh, and perhaps you could speak with them. I want to know what is going on, but Ozian and I are not on speaking terms, and Father clamps his mouth shut as soon as I enter the room.
I have no problem with Riangar, and I wish she would warm up to me.
I have made sure to care for her dear father in her absence, but Cadwallon missed her a great deal. It has been so difficult for him since the accident. Well, his troubles go back decades before that to when his wife ran off. Well, I should not speak of it.
Why are you still here?
Humph.
Well, the wine is welcome, even if you are not.
No offense meant, but I'm kind of offensive. But my daughter does not need someone like you around giving her crazed ideas. She already ran off to the big city and abandoned her duties and me. She is back, but for how long? Her mother was the same way, never content to settle down, always running off to look at crumbled fortresses and searching for elves and the little folk down south in Swanfleet. He's kind of angry. He's an angry soul.
Well, what did they say?
Oh, Osian cared for my father in my absence, did he? I did not realize my father needing tending until now. No, he's a grown man and was capable when I left. I will not let that guilt creep in and take away the joy I had in traveling and studying in Bree. But what my father said is intriguing. Mother was going to look at ruins? His words are stirring a memory within me. Lorandon, will you do me a favor and look for my mother's journal? It should be on the shelf in my father's library. Sure, let me go take a look. Oh, here. It's right here.
What memories this brings back.
After Mother disappeared, I would pore over her written words for hours, searching for some clue as to where she went. I never believed she left us on purpose, as my father insists. No, I think she met some darker fate. The stew needs to cook over a low fire for many hours, and I also wish to check on the townsfolk and see how they are faring. Will you meet me at the Crossway House? Many people are still holed up in the inn, taking comfort from one another. I'll do that.
— Greetings, traveler.
You saw nothing worrisome either to the west or the north of Herne. That is a relief. Thank you for setting my mind at ease. No problem. Anytime. Is it done? What a relief. Things are sure strange around Herne these days. Oh, my eyes. So close to going to bed.
What I would not give for a moment's peace.
Thank you for helping clear some of the ruffians out of Ruddymore. Meanwhile, I finally managed to hire a guard to stand watch in the Hall of Crafts. He will ensure that folk feel safe while they are working. You can go say hello to him if you like. He's just inside the hall.
Out with it.
The new guard's surprise is evident, but then he adopts a more neutral expression. Hello, stranger. Cause no trouble. I wouldn't want to have to throw you out. Mrs. Alvena was very clear that this is to be a safe place for craftsmen to work, and she doesn't want fighting. Okay.
What I would not give for a moment's peace.
Thank you for all your help. My new guard will keep watch over the Hall of Crafts, and hopefully this malice that has settled upon Herne will soon pass. You tell Alvena that her new guard does bear a certain resemblance to someone you recently faced in battle, and she shrugs. I am confident it will turn out fine. He has turned over a new leaf, and if young Edhen happens to stop by and finds he is jealous of my new guardsman, that is only a secondary consideration, Lorandon. Thank you once again. If you wish to work your trade in the Hall of Crafts, you are welcome to do so at any time. Let's see. We got a 74. That's a lot better than what I got right now. Yup. Let's put that on. Okay, and what else do we have here in town? Just over at the Crossway House. Take care of some of these other quests first.
My baby, my child is missing. Please, you must help me.
Everything was fine last night. I put Kai down to sleep at the usual time, but when I woke this morning he was gone. I have been trying to work up the courage to leave the inn to search for him, but the riders, what if the riders took him? Oh, please, will you ask if any of my neighbors have seen him? Perhaps he went to one of their houses. One of their houses. Why was there no of there? Anyway.
What? A missing child? Of course I've not seen them.
She should go look for the brat herself and stop putting her problems on the shoulders of others. We already have enough going on. He's rude. How rude.
Thank you for meeting me here.
Town is still reeling from the passage of those black riders. I want to help wherever I can. If you have time, perhaps you too could lend some aid.
What do you need?
My father was the main reason I returned, but he is correct in that I would have come back on my own now as well. I've been doing research into an ancient ruler of this land, Luolith. Long ago, she served as Princess Regent when her son was too young to take the throne. Luolith was beloved by her people, and under her rule the land prospered. Cardolan was once a great and powerful place with princes and princesses, knights and guild masters. Now it is ruins, spirits, and dangerous creatures. The wild has taken back the rolling hills. The once great walls of fortresses are overgrown and being reclaimed by the old forest. Will you listen to my tale of Luolith? Is she going to take me to an instance?
was known for her bravery and for the kindness and wisdom with which she ruled.
Luolith was Princess Regent of Cardolan thousands of years ago. She was known for her bravery, for the kindness and wisdom with which she ruled while acting as regent until her son came of age. Not much of her story remains, however, but my mother told me tales of her when I was young. You see, my mother had traveled up to Dol Ernel before I was born. There she read an inscription on the base of an ancient statue that said that Luolith banished a scourge of wraiths that plagued the land. Father has shooed me away, and it turns out there is not much I can do here at the moment. I cannot safely travel within Dol Ernel, but I must know what is on the base of the statue. Perhaps it can help us understand what is happening now in Cardolan. Please, let us go to Dol Ernel. I shall have to wait by the road where it's safer, but you could easily search for the statue.
A missing child. Oh, how awful.
This is the first I am hearing of it. I will try to ask around as well, but no, I do not know where the child is. Anybody else?
No, I am sorry. I have not seen the little one today.
Have you asked his friends? They are all playing together in the inn.
Thank you, traveler. I hope this quells their brazenness.
Her needs no further tribulations. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I did see Kai. I did.
He was sleepwalking, I think. His face looked all dreamy and he was kind of mumbling. He was reaching out for the glow ball. We are not supposed to follow the glow balls. The wailing lady will get you. Ask Father. I told him all about what I saw. Anything in here?
dangerous times these are.
Greetings, I am Tangwin, healer of Herne. Dangerous times these are. Wicked figures draped in shadow prowl through our village. Goblins to the north, orcs to the south. Wolves that pour through our streets, ravenous and driven mad by some fell rage. With all of this chaos, folks are anxious and barely sleeping through the nights. Hawkwort is an herb which can be made into a tea to help with these troubles. Please keep a lookout for a white flower that blooms around Herne to the west. Bring me the heads of the flowers and gather some lavender from my garden as well. Together we will make a tea for the townsfolk of Herne. Still not talking to me. Okay, fine. Anybody else? Right here.
Huh. Yes, Mole did tell me that she saw Kai wandering after glowing lights.
Honestly, Moll is a bit of a dreamer herself. I would not lend too much weight to what she said. If you ask me, though, there is someone who might know something. You should talk to that Dunlending. Their kind steal children all the time. I would ask him myself, but he looks rather dangerous. But it would not be a problem for you, would it? He's upstairs in his room, but don't tell him I sent you. That's the guy I keep going up to that doesn't have anything to say to me. He's going to have something to say to me now. Yes, I'm Gerthern. A missing child, you say?
I have not seen them, but tell me everything you know.
Perhaps I can help.
Some fell wind has swept across Swanfleet and Cardolan.
The dead stir in their barrows, and orcs are crawling over the ruined fortresses and forts. You say the young girl mentioned glowing balls of light. With the unrest around the barrows, the Ulhudan have also risen. I have seen their flickering lights at dusk near Cowlerfell. Perhaps you will find some answers there. I will show you where I saw them, but I dare not go close it myself. North of Herne is a small pond around which the Ulhudan have been gathering in numbers. Meet me there. Okay, let's go talk to Meneldir.
The braziers are refilled, and Madoc's pantry has been newly filled.
Good. As for whether the townsfolk will shelter within Crossway House tonight, well, let us hope more of them do than do not. It is for their own good, though they may not all believe it. Let me know when you are ready, Lorandon, and we will wait for nightfall. Alright, so this will be our last thing tonight on this stream.
I hope we have done enough, my friend. This
The
night may be a hard one. We have prevailed upon the innkeeper to allow the residents of Herne to shelter within Crossway House for the night. For I fear that whatever evil came to this town will be back.
It is a relief to me that so many of Herne's folk listen to us, Lorandon. I hope the walls of Crossway House prove strong enough to keep them safe, or that the evil has moved on and this plan is made unnecessary, but I cannot risk that. These first hours have not been difficult for the people of Herne, for Madoc made the wise decision to let his ale flow freely and to set plenty of food upon his tables. The real test will come in the hours ahead. You speak with some of the folk here in Crossway House and determine their mood. I have not seen Crossway House this busy for many months, but that it could be in better circumstance. Some of my neighbors believe this is some scheme of mine cooked up to increase my custom. If only I could claim to have thought of it. Alas, I am not that smart. It does seem as if nothing will come to Herne this night. Still, you and your companions have my thanks. It's better to be safe than it is to be sorry, yes? I will tell you the honest truth, Lorandon, for you and your companions have my respect, and I cannot keep secrets from you. I wish I had not come here tonight. Madoc has been free with his spiced beer, and I appreciate it, but that changes nothing. I can see in the eye of my mind the crawling shape I encountered that night in town, and I know that if I look over my shoulder I will see its companion sitting astride a steed black as night. They are waiting just outside the walls of the inn, waiting for me to emerge. Oh, I am sorry. It's just such a strong feeling. I was an adventurer, and now I am undone by the faintest whisper of a memory. I am ashamed. There are so many folk here, and some of them heroes. Boromir of Gondor, Egfrith of Rohan, and I do not exclude you from that list, Lorendin. Forgive me, I will find my courage. There is safety among so many good folk after all. Those shadows will not dare to trouble us here. There's nothing out there, at least nothing I can see. I've given myself a couple frights already tonight when the wind kicks up and throws back the shutters on the inn. But that is all, for now anyway. I'm glad to be in here with my neighbors and not out there in the dark. It is comforting to be inside on a night such as this, even if whatever came here before does not return. Sometimes the conversation ebbs and I think I can hear wailing outside the walls of the inn, but that's just my imagination, or perhaps it is the wind. We are safe in Crossway House, I hope. Your companions have their weapons, and so do you. You will keep us safe if anything happens, won't you? Who else am I supposed to talk to? Oh, return to your table. Okay.
Pull up a seat. We should rest while we can. Perhaps nothing will happen, but...
It's supposed to be a seat there,
Cannot
there's
remain
not.
idle, friend Meneldia, while danger approaches. My station shall be at a window, keeping watch.
It will be some hours until dawn, Boromir.
It is of no use, Ranger. I have heard this of the men of Gondor. They lower their guard only when slain.
You have heard it from them alone, I imagine.
Aye, and loudly. Still, it is a trait the Rohirrim might have used, and spared some sorrow. The land of my people is not what it was. A kingdom draws strength from its king.
Boromir spoke to us of Theoden's ailment. It prevented his audience. When we reach the Dunedain, they will surely know some remedy you can bring back to Rohan.
Yes.
Saruman the Wizard is a friend of Rohan. His knowledge of remedies and curatives might have proved some help to your king. What is it, Egfrith? You have gone quite pale.
I did not want to say anything, but... I fear the wizard might no longer be a friend to Rohan. If Theoden King is to be cured, I would rather he recover on his own, without the aid of Saruman.
Aye, that seems the wisest course.
Perhaps you should see if Boromir has seen anything outside.
Oops. There's nothing out there, Lorendin, just wind and darkness.
If something is going to happen, then let it happen. Curse this endless waiting. Will the sun never rise and put an end to it?
By tomorrow, these dull hours will seem only a passing dream, Boromir.
Nay, it could be like another dream I've had. One that never releases its grip.
We have all had dreams like that. Every day for the last half year, I have hoped I would wake from my own dream. I would rub the sleep from my eyes and see that Rohan is strong again.
Would that it could be so for Gondor as well. But I speak of another dream. Have any of you ever experienced dreams with the feel of prophecy?
I told you the assault upon Osgiliath in the days of June, did I not? And of the strange omens surrounding the battle. Sorry, what is that? I'm not on the right thing. I need to be on multi-stream. Says, I do appreciate voice acting. It's, oh, no problem. I love voice acting. I wish it was in all of them. One of these was a dream with the feel of prophecy. This I withheld from you, for I did not know what to think. In Gondor we rely upon the bright sword and the sturdy shield, and we are right to do so. A dream is a fleeting thing, and what man would put his trust in something that lives only in darkness and vanishes with the sunrise? Boromir strokes his beard thoughtfully. I see dreams are fleeting, but why will this not move down? But this one was peculiar. It came to my brother Faramir on the eve of the attack upon Osgiliath, and then many nights afterward, always the same. It came once to me, and although my brother told me of the dreams, it was with mine own eyes that I beheld these details. They seemed so real to me. In the dream I saw the eastern sky growing dark, and there was a rumbling as of thunder, but a light lingered in the western sky, and a clear voice called to me. Seek for the sword that was broken, it said. In Imladris it dwells. There shall be counsels taken stronger than Morgul spells. That is of great interest to any son of Gondor, Lorandon. Any means of countering the evils that pour from the Morgul Vale are welcome in Minas Tirith. But the voice did not stop there. Speaking of Imladris, it continued. There shall be shown a token that doom is near at hand, for Isildur's bane shall waken, and the halfling forth shall stand. Boromir stares at you solemnly. For my brother to dream of this doom, the doom of Minas Tirith, on so many nights, and then for the same dream to come to me, I fear that we are running out of time. Gondor needs the wisdom that lies hidden in Imladris, but now we waste the hours hiding in this inn, when we should be moving ever onward.
This is why you seek Imladris? You did not tell Saruman the purpose of your journey.
Perhaps I was being foolish. Perhaps it is only a dream. But if it is not, if the sword that was broken might save Minas Tirith.
You would do anything to save your home.
Aye, Egfrith, that I would.
What was that?
I feel cold. Something outside.
Let's go outside. The feeling of dread grows stronger. Prepare yourselves. Something approaches.
The dead! The dead have risen! Foul sorcery sends them against us!
Fight on, my friends! Fight on!
Is there no end to this horror?
I think that is all of them. It is almost dawn.
It is over, Lorendon. We are alive.
It is as I feared.
The creatures that passed through Herne 4 nights ago were the wraiths once called Nazgul. They left something behind to draw the dead hither. But why have these creatures of legend returned to life, and where did they go? And most importantly, and of greatest concern to me, for what purpose have they come so far north? Alright, so let's see what we got here. Medium armor. We got better. Let's finish now. Ding!
We should examine the northern approach to the town.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding, level 26. We should examine the northern approach to the town, since that's the direction from which the dead came. Let us clean up whatever detritus fell from the whites so as not to spark alarm in the townsfolk, though it may seem too late for that. Okay. So we dingity-dinged. We got a new ability. What is this? Muster and Oscorth. Oh, I got the mustering abilities. I forgot about that. Alright. We'll go ahead and put that out there because it'll be in our travel window up here. Bang! Right there. And did we get a point to spend? Hey, we finally got this thing. So we can put that up there. We did not get a point. We do have something new here. Grace of the Firstborn. You move swiftly and effortlessly through the world. 10% out of combat run speed. Thank you. Oh, I already had that. Darn. What is this one? Grace of Valinor. The hope you carry from Valinor can revive the spirit of even the most desperate ally. And that's that thing right there. That's what I'd gotten. Okay. Alright, alright. There is a travel skill for Cardalan. Yes. Yes, there is. Okay. Actually, Osgoroth is Lonelands, but Cardalan should have... Yes, of course, because you have this one over here, Caranost. I don't know if I get that in Muster. I have no idea yet if I get that, but I know there's one you can purchase over there with your faction. See what else we got. Anything in here? Nothing to worry about there. Got us to level 26. Wish I could read that. What does that say? Oh, there it is. Rodolfalazzo. Hope I said your name correctly. Alright. It is super late here. It's going on 12:30 a.m. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. This was the third stream for Black Friday today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Be sure to head over to Pharone.com where you can find links to everything I do, because I do a lot of things. Now I have multiple streams. I play multiple games. I have a lot of interest in life. If you're looking for a kinship on the Peregrine server, I run the Lorebound Walkers. You can head over to Pharone.com, find the link to our Discord server, read the rules and regulations, then introduce yourself in the introductions channel, chat with us, and see if we would be a good fit for you. Please be sure to head over to youtube.com/Pharone1 and smash the living crap out of the subscribe button and get me to 1,000 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. Over on Twitch, you can always hit follow there. And if you are an Amazon Prime member, remember you get one free subscription on Twitch every single month. It costs you absolutely nothing. And if you're not using it on somebody's channel, you're just letting it go to waste. So if you want to use it on mine, hey, I would greatly appreciate that. Smash that subscribe button over on Twitch. And that's going to do it for tonight. I hope everybody had a fantastic time. As always, I always have a great time hanging out with each and every one of you. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Pharone the Gnome, and I'm signing off. I'll talk to y'all later.